All right, this is called Morrison calls for talks on surrogacy policy law. A government senator has suggested that Jamaica begins taking steps to craft an appropriate policy and legislation to oversee the emerging local surrogacy industry. The suggestion by Kerensia Morrison comes a week after Sunday Gleaner to explore the issue. All right. Yeah, I'm familiar with her as a politician here. All right. So it's not the first article I read about regards to her. All right. But this is an interesting article to talk about. All right. Let's continue. A surrogate is a woman who bears a child for someone else, usually because that person is unable to become pregnant. The procedure is either done through traditional or gestational surrogacy. In traditional surrogacy, the eggs of the substitute woman are used, which makes her the biological mother of the child, while gestational surrogacy, the eggs and sperm could be from the intended parents or from another source, but the surrogate has no biological link to the baby. Morrison, in a private member's motion moved in the Senate yesterday, proposed that the government hold consultations with stakeholder groups to help develop surrogacy policy and legislation. She noted that surrogacy is being practiced and marketed in Jamaica is drawing increasing interest. The lawmaker, however, raised concern that the psychological impact on individuals involved could lead to mental health challenges. Quote to quote, issues may arise to include ethical concerns regarding surrogacy, and so insofar as it may be pursued for commercial purposes and not for the development of a family, she said, which is a good point. Further, Morrison asserted that conflicts arising from surrogacy transactions could demand that the issues be resolved in the courts. In 2017, an international journal on sexual reproductive health and rights, Babies, Borders, and Big Businesses reported that the commercial surrogacy industry is estimated at around $2.3 million US annually. The Sunday Gleaner found scores of Jamaican women offering their services on at least two websites, which provide a platform for intended parents, surrogate mothers, egg donors, surrogacy lawyers, and agencies to communicate. One website had 63 Jamaican women, while the other had 50, ranging aged from 18 to 50 years old, from all across the island. Some of the women who displayed their pictures were already mothers, while some were childless. Among them, there's naming one random person here. Among them was 18-year-old Shauna Lee, who said she was from Manchester. She indicated that she was childless and wanted to become a surrogate to help pay people from the LGBT community, gay and lesbian, and as well as people from the straight community and single women. All right. Okay, so this was an interesting article to talk about. Where do I stand this personally? It's I don't really have a definite opinion on it. I mean, yeah, there are pros and cons to it, but this is happening more and more, again, this is very interesting to talk about. So I can say on the individual level, I mean, if everyone's cool with it, I mean, all right, again, who am I to judge? I mean, like, I don't think there's nothing illegal about it, but bear in mind for those who say become surrogate mothers for other people, just again, that's your personal choice. I mean, just weigh the pros and cons if you decide to do that. So, I mean, if I were a woman, would I want to do that? I'd feel a way about it because if I want to give birth to any children, I wouldn't really want to give a. I don't want to have a hand and raise that child because I feel a way about okay, giving birth to a child or having my eggs or whatever be given to someone else, and so because things you still feel some kind of emotional attachment if you have an emotional attachment. I mean, there's some people who feel no way about that. I mean, and just want to see it as some kind of way to make money. So, all right, so they may feel different, but again, overall, I don't have a definite opinion about it. So, but it's just an interesting article to do a corner. So this is going to stay to Jamaica and the Caribbean. Check out my other YouTube pages, Miles Goodson Farron and Miles G Productions. Okay.